saying? Like the one that posted, he did something to the person on the bird. The dude that was already there mopped his ass up.
The dude that was already there mopped him up when he got there.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna keep it real. After that happened, they let him stay on the compound, and that was that.
Because Ozzy, you forgot like this. You've been on them compounds. You've been on some compounds with me. I'm gonna tell you this. When dudes, that's why I'm trying to get it out with dudes do shit to people. It could be it could be 13, 14 years later, gonna get you, Slam. You think some people don't hold grudges, man? That's some shit. Death is death, bro.
That's it. So listen.
Fire is a fire. You get what I'm saying?
I get exactly what you're saying. I mean,
wrong is do something wrong to somebody. Don't ever think that shit ain't. They got kids. You know, in the world right now, like a dude father might got killed 10 years ago. You know, he got a son that's growing up in trying to follow certain footsteps. He got cousins. He got other brothers. It takes one thing in his ear that you did it. He gonna follow you like Twitter. It's over with.
Follow you like Twitter. I'm about to steal that, man. I need that line, brother.
Man, ain't no doubt, man. You a great man. All your pages good.
Well, listen, I definitely appreciate you, right? How long you been home, brother?
I've been home. I'm gonna say going on 3 years.
You ever?
Lights. You hear me?
I hear you. What's gonna stop you from ever going back?
Me being me. Don't try to portray no image like I'm on that type time. When I mean, it's already in me, man. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like mind my business, man. Like if I had one job out of my whole entire life. I just got my tax paper today. That's crazy. So alhamdulillah, I never had a job out of my whole life. A summer youth help employment, a summer job. That was when I was 15. And they made me get there. Man, I've been hustling, man, robbing in the street, man, half of my life. You get what I'm saying? To me, come home and work for a government agency. I worked it for Metro. I can show you. I worked it for Metro. A lot of people see this video and be like, man, Slim he did come a long way because he was one of the ones. Don't get me wrong, I have to always say this, I'm not perfect at all. But you give yourself a chance, that's what's gonna make you stay home. Go fuck some take care of your kids, do something with yourself when the hours that you got, you feel like you ain't got nothing going on. Then the hours you go do something, go read a book. I can show you I read books. You know what I'm saying? Go to Nationals games. I'm trying to do shit that I ain't did before. That make me comfortable fighting.
Let me stop you, right? Because I want to talk to you about a couple things, right? You know, it's not a secret, man. Once upon a time, you were a stick-up kid. You were robbing people. You pull that gun out, take what they got.
No doubt.
So some people
with my hands and all that, like it don't matter what it was.
So let me.
I read some of it, but you know it happened, man. It made me grow as a man.
I want to ask you a couple things, though. Right? As far as, you know, you're going out on a robbery, you've been, you know, involved in crime since you were a little kid. Life wasn't easy. Who raised you? Did your mother raise you?
Yeah, I met my father when I first came home from jail after 25. I was 25 when I first met my father. I ain't seen a picture of him or nothing, but it's a blessing that he's around now. He can't be my father, but he can be somebody that I can get advice from. He's my father, don't get me wrong. I never denied him or nothing because everybody, you don't get how old you is. You need somebody that can let you know something that you don't know. Like, I accept him more because I got a little baby girl. Her name Dior. You know what I'm saying? I got a 12-year-old daughter. She ain't no baby girl. My daughter 12, Chad. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful young lady. Like, and I'm trying to grow a better bond with her since I've been away from her. Grow a better bond and letting her know my wrongs and my do's and don'ts, what I need to know. You know what I'm saying? What I need to know more than what I did in the past. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to dwell on the past no more because that's when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find myself. Jail helped me find myself. I told you if I wouldn't have went to jail, I'd have been dead. I got 7 homies tatted on my face. Ain't no way I would have been one of them. You get what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have went to jail. And that's a fact. I'm telling you this. I can show you over 15 obituaries right now with my personal homies. I'm some of they paupers. Like, that shit ain't no joke. Like, real tough.
Let me ask you this, because I kind of want to get into this, right? I want to ask you, when you're out there robbing, what's going through your mind? I mean, you're going to do a robbery. Hold up now. Are you thinking like, damn, man, this could be it, or I'm about to come up? I mean, what's your adrenaline like? What's it like, man?
So taking that risk, man, you might be down. All right, listen, for instance, daughter might need some shoes. I'm giving you an example. Daughter might need some things. Mother down on the bill. Grandmother might need you. Cousin in the feds. He got $30. He all the way in Kentucky. I can't leave him out there with $30 in his book. That's only so much for hygiene. Let me go ahead and take this risk. There's some suck ass niggas up the street, man. That ain't on shit. It ain't gotta be no suckers. There's some niggas I need that from. I'm gonna go get that. And I ain't petty robbing. Petty robbing is, man, robbing white people or white Caucasian people, robbing people that's hard working. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather go take from a nigga that's doing the same thing I'm doing. We hustling, but I don't probably my money up or whatever. I'm gonna bag his ass. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and I ain't never bagged none of my homies. Never was no snake type of dude that robbed nobody around me. Man, I'm telling you, I'd rather take from the niggas that's from up the street than anything, or down the street, out early. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about petty, petty robbing, right? So, like, I understand what you're saying.
Petty robbing. Now, let me clear that up. That's petty robbing too. But it depends on what you robbing, who you robbing. You get what I'm saying? And I'm saying a brother up the street might be hoeing some shit, still living in trenches. He might got some shit behind that wall. He might got some shit in that floor. Petty robbing is robbing people that's doing like this, living a hard earned. You know what I'm saying? They might got $300 in their wallet. That's petty robbing. I'm gonna ask you
a serious question, right? What is the most money you ever got when you robbed someone? What's the most you ever got?
$70,000.
$70,000, right?
Split it.
And you had to split it.
Yeah. Split it with two dudes, But it's more. I'm gonna say this. I had times when I done came off with quantity of shit, like bulks of shit, and I just probably splurged, and I didn't even count what it was. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not the point. I want to ask you something, right? Because the mission is to save kids from life imprisonment, premature death, save dudes from going through what we're going through, right? So I want to ask you. Let's say you got away with 70 grand, and you didn't have to split it. Was your life worth $70,000, brother?
Hell, nah. Super expenses. All types of shit going on, man. You gotta think about what type of shit you was into. Like, man, you gotta think about everything. Like, it ain't worth it. Your life is everything. Like, everybody born millionaires. Everybody in this world born them. It's up to you how you execute your plan. If you're gonna read books to get to the next step, if you're gonna take certain risks to put yourself in a better position to learn. Some people can hear but can't do what they learn. They can hear shit all day, Chad. Shit can go in their ear and they can know what they know, but end up going left again. And they might be in a better financial situation. I feel like it's more people with money got the most problems, and the people that don't got money don't have problems. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Now listen, I'm asking you these questions because I want people to understand something, right? You ever go in a place and you're robbing someone? What are they doing? The dudes start crying. They try to fight back. Do they beg you not to take their shit? What happens, man, when you go up in there, man?
I was you saying, all right, go say that again, Jay. Hold up, say it again. I can't hold that.
Let's say you go into a house and you're robbing someone, right? You hear, this dude, he's got the bag, whatever. You go in there, you're on him. I mean, what do some of the dudes fight back? Do the dudes just give it up? Do dudes cry?
You got some crybabies. You got some fighters. You got some ones that'll take that risk to see what you about. See if you gonna really bust that gun. Cause some niggas be coming with fake guns. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just come like that, and you will take that risk. I'm taking that risk, Chad, because I know for a fact I get his ass. I take this nigga mask off, anything his ass up. Or sometimes you get that shit up, though. When that shit is petty shit, you let that person get it because you never know what that person's going through. If he's ill, you never know. Get that shit up. It ain't worth your life. Like, goes back what you said. It's not worth your life when this shit petty. Like, people with jewelry, they getting robbed. They jewelry. Man, get that shit up, Holmes. Like, that's a trophy. I understand. You work hard for that. But you just imagine what else you can get. When you do to keep doing the shit you doing, what else your money you can do with your money? Once you get your shit taken, whatever you got taken, you only want to buy that same shit to get you target unless you in a different environment and you can enjoy your money. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can go buy another chain to be in the same environment around people that don't got shit. And some of his homies ain't even got shit. They might have put the lick together on him. You get what I'm saying? So, you gotta watch out who you dealing with. And if you do got money, and if you around some dudes, and if you ain't putting them on, sometimes you deserve to get robbed because you out there playing with them people, acting like you, man, them boys taking care of you, making sure you safe. Them the dudes that get robbed the most because they playing with a nigga stomach. They playing with a nigga mind. They having a nigga doing all this extra shit, and they the ones calculating everything at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying?
I understand that. And, you know, the point is, I want people to understand, man, if you're out here, you're stealing, you're robbing, you're taking a chance with your life. And there's not a better person to ask than a person like you. So eventually, you know, I know you heard this saying, live by the sword, die by the sword. You're out robbing people. Now someone gets up on you, they want to rob you, and they hit you with the 4-5, right?
Yeah. And I try to, and you know what's crazy? By Allah, anybody that was around me, they could tell you, I ain't cry about that shit, because you know why? That much other shit that the nigga done did, and it's alhamdulillah that I'm alive. Like I said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave me a brain to get myself together and make sure I don't even come back to this situation. You got innocent people get shot every day. You get what I'm saying? It's all about what areas you in. Like, this shit can follow you everywhere, the church, home, school. It can follow you places. Man, you ain't got to be a gangster. You already know you on that. That's like rappers. Some of these rappers, they ain't got to be gangsters. If you know what you've been on all your life, the streets know what you've been on. Like, in the streets, really, you should know everything you've been on. But if you really from the streets, you street dude. You know what I'm saying? You street. A lot of these dudes portraying image. When they go to these other cities, they get tried by street dudes and they talking street shit. When it's time they shine, when it's time for them to shine, they don't shine. They getting tested. They getting punched on. You know what I'm saying? Some of these these niggas nice as shit on a good day. You hear me? These niggas nice on a good day. Nice as shit on a good day.
So what are you doing in your life now, man? Are you done robbing?
Man, I've been done robbing, man. I only caught one. I'm 30. I only caught one adult charge ever in my life. I ain't even on that. You hear me? I wasn't ever the type to be on crash and shit. I told you when I was young. I can show you my PSI straight on here. I can show you all my charges, everything. I ain't play no type of games when I was older because I know they said do everything when you're young because when you're older, they going to smoke your ass. You hear me? I got the first smokers when I first turned 18. They smoked me. I know what they'll do to you. They'll put your ass in Inez, Kentucky, Airport Road, and hide your ass up there. And them crackers, and them, man, whoever it is.
Hey, hold up now. I know you said crackers, and you're getting ready to try to be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, Chad's white.
For this 5 and raw, but you know what I mean. Say all love, man. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's alhamdulillah, man. You know what's crazy? A lot of us got the most best relationships, and people don't know that, but they so much discriminated, Chad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a dude up Raybrook. Got this thing. Damn, man. You know what I'm talking about, too, man. He was from New York.
Hold up. Are you talking about my homeboy, Daniel Carter, that they stabbed him up? The blood? He had the blood car? Stabbed him on the yard right there when you're first walking into rec?
Rec yard! Damn! They hit him in his face, I think.
They hit him a couple times.
He was in he was in a 4-man cell on Niagara, Be With Me. They try to put him in a cell. You know, Stunner and Louis and them from New York. Stunner, and the dude Louis. They Stunner and Louis from New York. They was bloods. They was two red dudes that was from New York. One of them had cornrows, and Louis was like, I think they sent Stunner to Fort Dix Furniture. But nah, they was like, man, come out New York home, you stay in be in y'all cell for out the count. You know what I'm saying? That was
They stabbed up Daniel Carter, Sterling. They called him Sterl.
Sterl, yeah, I remember, man. Lot B, Big Lot B. He used to like Peace God and all that.
That was the dude that also killed someone. He killed someone at Raybrook. I think he beat it. Went to another jail, and then eventually they sent him back to Raybrook, the same place that he had killed the dude at, where he threw him off. He threw him off the top tier or something, right?
Yeah, Big Lot B. He was on my tier from New York. He was more science or no, he was one of them. He used to say peace God, so he had the little charm on his neck.
I think he was a 5%er, man, but he was honestly, I thought he was a really, really good dude, man. Lot B was a good dude, man.
Man, you took the words out of my mouth, man, because the man was, you wouldn't even thought he was in jail, man. I don't know, some dudes don't belong in jail.
Yeah.
I ain't get that with him, man. Like, he was one of them different guys, and he taught me how to move on a chessboard. Guy Fisher taught me too on a rec yard one day. They was over there playing softball, and my celly man Frankie was walking around. John, he chopped it up with us. Him and Frank started walking. I went to the chess table.
Yeah.
You know, when they was up, when they played chess outside by the bocce ball court.
Frankie Sanchez. But anyway, listen, man, I'm going to get ready to close the show, brother. I appreciate you coming on. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
Man, for the youth, man. This ain't the way y'all want to go, Slim. Just imagine you going to jail 18 and coming home 25 years old. You got a whole life ahead of you. Ain't no way in hell you could be a follower. I'm saying you be a follower, man. Become a leader after you follow, man. Don't follow. Don't follow and just be following. You get what I'm saying? If you follow Twitter. Go follow. Go follow us on Instagram. God damn. Don't be a wild one. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got a family, man, that love you, and other people that love you. You don't want to be an example. You want to set the example.
No doubt. Listen, man, I appreciate that. You know, those are words of wisdom, and hopefully someone will listen to that. Maybe some young dude from D.C. is watching the video today and be like, damn, man, maybe I don't want to be out here robbing. Maybe it could be me getting hit with that 4-5 and, you know, dude's jacking me now, and now it's over with. You know what I'm saying? But definitely appreciate you coming on, brother, and sharing your story, sharing your experiences. If people like this video, I'm going to tell them, man, hit that like button, share the video with respect. Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Until tomorrow, we're out.